What's the first word you think of when you hear the word bees? You could think of the word beehives, maybe getting stung in the summer, maybe even the bee movie. But one of the main things that bees do for us is make honey. Now, basically, they have two important aspects to them to the human society, which is basically pollinate plants and make honey. Honey has a very important history and can help us in the future. It has a very fascinating history and it's a very long history that can't be summarized in one speech. But one very important fact is that honey was actually discovered by people about 8,000 years ago. They were found in cave drawings as people, it was depicted that people would go towards caves and towards beehives and fight bees for the honey. But it was actually found that 100 million years ago, bees were actually found to be making honey. Fossils of the beehives as well as the bees were found in a few places around the world, mostly in Africa. Another important fact about its history was that it was first discovered in Spain, and then in Germany at about the 11th century, they began using it as currency by the rich. It was very rare and a very luxurious ingredient that the rich would use it to trade for items such as gold and silver and other items of value. This also led to many discoveries by scientists, discoveries that can help us today as well as theories about what it can do. One of the very important things that honey can do is actually it can remain non-spoiled for a long time, around 5,000 years. They have found a sample from Spain about 5,000 years ago that to this day has not been spoiled. It can granulate and crystallize, but it would never spoil the flavor or anything like that if it's well preserved. Another fact about it is that it can actually kill insect parasites. It has a very important aspect to it is that the reason why it doesn't spoil is because fungus, parasite, bacteria can't live inside of it because of the ingredients that it is consisting of. This also applies to the people who actually eat the honey, since if you ingest it, it could also kill the parasites as well as heal you. A few interesting facts about it that can help us today is that it can actually smooth skin. People can use it as a natural skin smoother rather than using artificial items that can be made using different types of ingredients that can hurt you in many different ways, as well as it doesn't have any side effects. But another very important thing that it can help us with, as well as many people with allergies, is that it can actually reduce the effects of allergies from, for example, pollen or seasonal allergies. It can lessen those symptoms as well as sometimes stop those symptoms completely. But honey, from all this information, is a very important aspect of everybody's lives. It can help even cure colds, which has been found a few years ago. It can lessen the symptoms of a sore throat by just ingesting it normally, and your throat would be relieved from some of the pain that it can actually cause from sore throat, obviously. But from all this information, honey has a very long and interesting history and can even benefit us in the future as well as in the current day. Honey has existed for millions of years and will exist for millions more. So we should use it as a natural resource and use it as even medicine, because some people can't afford medicine, but honey in current day at least is very cheap. You can find it in any store. Even though it's not as effective as traditional medicine, it can actually be used as a time saver until you can actually afford that medicine. That is why honey is a very important aspect of everybody's lives, and we should actually use it whenever we can, since other than those benefits, it's just very healthy and nutritional. And my audience is right here. That's it.